Hi everyone. So it's been a long while since updating my channel, but I have started a very exciting opportunity that I feel that anyone can do, whether you're a home, stay-at-home mom, or whether you work a 9 to 5. But it's mainly possible for us as Polynesian and us as Pacific people or us as Samoan. And the reason why I joined this opportunity, I've been in the opportunity for 2 months now. I've always heard of this company. It's a US based company, health and wellness company. But reason why I joined is when I saw Samoan flags flying in Cancun, Mexico, for that was the last success trip they had. That sparked something to me about wanting to join the business because I saw mums like myself achieving success, at the top of the ladder, top of the leaderboard, and be able to achieve it from anywhere in the world, whether it's in the islands in the Pacific, which is far away from anyone, like Samoa, Fiji, Tonga, Kiribati, PNG, but also anywhere in the world. It's a global company, where it's direct sales and just the ability to work around your family, work around kids if you have children, any commitments you have, whether it's to do with work, with family, caring for a loved one. And that's some of the reason why people are doing and are in this business, is to be able to provide those kids. Just imagine being told, okay, this hospital bill costs X amount of money, especially those in America where you need insurance to go to hospital and to see a lot of the health facilities there, whereas countries like us here in New Zealand, Australia, UK, most of the healthcare system is free. Yes, that means things like surgery, you have to go on a waiting list, but basic healthcare services is free. And for our children, they're free until 13 here in New Zealand, and dental care is free until 18. And most of the medication is subsidized, but it doesn't mean that you don't need that extra money. With the cost of living, inflation, so much uncertainty, like with wars, because everything that's happening around in the world, it affects you in the end in some shape or form. And you don't want to be that person, or you don't want to be that family that you're unable to provide for your children, or you're unable to pay a bill because of some war that's happening how many thousands of miles away, or some crisis, because everything is interlinked. It's such a global world right now. And the other good thing is, because it's such a global world, and with the access to the internet and social media, we can use it for positive, use it to build family, use it to create the freedom that you always want, that you always dream. A lot of people leave their country to go overseas because, for a lack of better term, is to search for a better life. But so thinking of the sacrifice that your parents left, leaving the islands, leaving their comfortable home. Some of the families are well established, but to go and restart in a new country that most likely speak a foreign language, or don't have access to the resources or the community that you grew up with, the same language, the same people, food. So to see the sacrifices that your grandparents, great grandparents, or even your parents have made for yourself and your siblings, or for your family, you need to honor that. And I truly believe this opportunity honors that, allows people like ourselves, like I said, we are just normal people, your average people. Some of us are working 9 to 5, some of us are stay-at-home mom, some have been able to retire their working parents, or been able to retire both of them, to do this business full-time. And this opportunity allows for everyday people, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're starting from, to get a leg up, to provide that extra support, to provide that extra money for your family. And I reckon this is such an important part of our journey and our part of our coming and living overseas to provide for our family and raising families and children overseas. But it's also such a mindset change. Like, you have to move from, for example, a person like myself, an employee mindset into what Robert Kiyosaki called into a business owner mindset, to an investor mindset, that you get money to work for you instead of the other way where you are working for money, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm really excited for this opportunity. Like, the team is very supportive. There's so much training, and I wish to tell everybody that I know of this opportunity. And I know a lot of us are stuck at the mechanics. We were only thinking, I don't know that many people, how can I sell that much product? But if you truly believe and you truly have a why, because I think that's another big thing, is what is your why? What is the reason why you want to do this? Like, a lot of us are going to work 9 to 5, 40 hours a week is to provide for our family. What if there's a different way that we can provide for our family? And this way is through this opportunity. And we are building our team in the Pacific, in Oceania, but also we are building where we are based, but we're also building in the Americas, because there's so much successful people in America, but not a lot of Polynesian, not a lot of Pacific people, not a lot of Samoans, or other Pacific ethnicity. So we truly believe, like, we have to share, like, you have to really share the story. And if it's not for you, maybe you know somebody that probably will need this opportunity. Like, a lot of people have lost jobs, like, and a lot of companies are closing down. And with the growth of AI, like, AI is a good thing, but that means a lot of the mechanical works, jobs that our families used to do, are now being taken over by machines. And that's a worrying thing if we have nothing to fall on. But this is something that anyone can do, like, anybody can do. You just have to have faith. You have to believe and know that this is possible. If you come in with a negative mindset, then you're gonna find it really hard. But if you come open-minded, that through this opportunity that you're able to provide for your family, that you're able to succeed for your family, then it is possible. It's absolutely possible. And there's so many young moms, Polynesian moms, that made it to the top, that shows that this is possible. And it's possible for anybody. It's possible for everybody to do it. And I reckon it's possible for me and you. So if you want to join, message me, DM through, and I will put more details, and I'll keep you updated as the journey go on. It's already been my first month in, and I've learned so much. I'm still learning. I've learned so much, and I'm hoping to be able to grow and get better and bring some family members as well as friends and just anyone that will listen, just to try the opportunity, even if it's just to see the possibility of it. Our success trip is Korea, and that's what we're all aiming for in February. So we have 4 months to complete our success trip. Like, we're not going to gatekeep any information. Any sort of information is put out there. But if you're in that position, if you're just even 1%, the Bible said you just need mustard faith. Even if you're just 1% curious, 1% thinking, okay, if this is possible, is this real? Why not join us? Why not come along with the ride? Come see our training. Visit. Ask any question. The worst thing is you'll sit there and then 5 years later it's like, oh, I want to join now. I jumped in not ready. I jumped in thinking, okay, I've watched so many people. Like, now that I look back, I've watched the top leaders like Pauline and Saini and they're not knowing who they are, but I've watched their stories, and I've been, and I've been just watching from the sideline, and now 7 years on, I've just joined. So it's so possible. It's so possible for anybody to achieve this. Possible for anybody to come along for the ride, and I'm just gonna keep sharing. I just have so much faith that this is possible for anybody to achieve. Whether you're a 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old, you just have to have a growth mindset, open-minded, and willing to learn, willing to do the work, because there is so much training. I'm telling you, you will feel overtrained, a lot of information overload, but are you willing to do the work? So come along with on this journey with me, and I hope to share it with you, and hopefully inspire one person, at least one person, to join me and join us on this journey as well. Thank you very much for your time.